Hi friends, my name is Yuki and welcome to my body doubling channel. So this body doubling channel, what it's all about is I do a thing and you can do a thing along with me, or you can get something done on your own. The idea is that we are basically doing things together to help get things done. And today I've got some crafts that I want to complete, so I just thought, why not bring you along with me? I've got my coffee here, I've got my cute little new coaster from Baguette Toronto. Cute little freebie that I got at the One of a Kind show. The Christmas show that I just went to. Okay, so the idea for this is that I picked up this frame on set. So I am a working actor, and this summer I was on set for a movie, and at the end of the movie they had a bunch of props and stuff for sale, so I picked this up on set on that sale, and I've kind of been holding on to it because I didn't know what to do. I really like holding on to secondhand frames. Frames are, I think, a little too expensive to buy new. There are secondhand versions of them everywhere. Like, if you're looking for frames, go to your thrift store. Look for paintings and stuff like that. You'll be able to find frames, and this one's really nice. So I really like frames, particularly that have this, so I can hang it on the wall if I want, or stand it up on the back. So the intention for this frame today actually is, ta-da! So my husband is a very talented artist, and he painted this for me. This is Fruit's Zipper. This is a Japanese idol group, one of my favorites. And I was telling him about how I can't really find any merchandise for them because they're all sold out. So he decided to paint this for me. So I decided that this, it mostly fits. I think I can cut off the sides of the white and it'll like fit fully. But obviously this little black frame doesn't suit them. So I'm going to do what I always do, is I'm going to Yuki-fy things. I'm going to turn this pink, and then I'm going to add a bunch of embellishments. I've got some of them lined up already. I haven't actually decided on the design of the embellishment, but I've got these cute bows and hearts. So Fruit Zipper really is all about bows and hearts. Specifically, my favorite member is the pink member, and so I got a bunch of pink bows to represent her specifically, and like pearls are so my thing. I put pearls on everything. And then I've also decided, like, I don't know, I haven't decided if I want to use some of these ribbon that I picked up from a dollar store in Japan, but who knows? I haven't really decided that. I'm gonna start what I always do with when I do these little upcycling projects is I will give this a bit of a wipe and a clean. I've got an old headband here that I like to use for wipes because it's basically lost all its elastic, so I just kind of pulled it all out anyways, and then now it's just a rag. So I'll put this away for now. Give this a good wipe. I actually picked this up like in the summertime. I haven't actually given it a good clean since. I just don't want like too many dust particles. It's hard to avoid, but I don't want too many of them when I'm painting, because I don't want to get clumped up in the brushes, basically. And just a nice simple down, and then take this frame out so I can work with it without the backing. And then we're going to make use of this. Hold on, not this. I'm not sure what that is. But I'm going to make use of this glass panel here. It's a wee bit cracked at the edge, but that's not visible, so I don't know. And use it basically as a thing to see how much I need to cut off. It's a little measure, this little template. Oh look, it really fits. Fits really well. Nice, awesome. Okay, I'm going to set that aside for later, because that's basically the last part of my project, to do that kind of stuff. I don't normally, I might paint the back of this, but I don't normally. I might just paint up until this edge, just because like I have a philosophy of if it's not going to be seen, why you spend the energy. I don't do a lot of like, I don't finish a lot of backs of my projects just because I don't intend to display them or use them that way. I do if I'm making gifts for friends or family. I will finish the back of the project, or I'll finish the project wholly if I'm making it for other people. But if it's for me and I know exactly what I'm using it for, I don't employ a lot of those finishing details. I mean, I feel like these are the ways for me to get my projects done. Because like, the thing is, it's so funny. When I'm making things for other people, it's so motivating, you know? Like, I am so motivated to do the things. Like, for example, I have some pictures I want to print out as part of this whole crafty thing. Okay, I'm gonna squirt some white. So my idea is like, I always paint everything pink, but I lay down a white layer first because getting pink to cover black fully so that the black doesn't peek out, it is so difficult, you guys. And you need so many layers of paint. So what I do is, I lay down a thin layer of white and I'll just like coat it and cover it in white. And white covers black beautifully and very quickly. I don't prime or anything. I'm not looking for things to last like that. I just want it to look nice and enough. So right now this is really thick, so I'm gonna spread it all around as much as I can. I try to get as thin of a layer as possible. That's how I like to do my acrylic projects. So this is acrylic paint, if you're wondering. I work a lot with acrylic paint because acrylic paint stays, you know, it has that plastic staying power. In order to make it not clumpy, I pass it over a lot. I just kind of like imagine if I'm spreading this as almost like a makeup, you know, on your face, and you don't want like a ton of foundation, liquid foundation on your face or whatever, so you're using your brush to smush it out so that it's nice and even. It's kind of like the idea here, basically. Nice thin layers. And it's okay if that first layer is streaky when we cover it with other thin layers. It's gonna look really nice. Yeah, I want to put this in this too. I was rewatching my last video and I realized, oh my god, it's a bit quiet. I can barely hear myself. I'm glad I had the original video because, you know, that's for my own purposes. But like, okay, I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna set the music a little quieter. Maybe I'm gonna talk a little louder. Because before I kept my voice low because I was like, I don't know, maybe people want that soft voice or something. But now I'm like, whatever. I mean, I should have held on to a smaller. I just held on to it. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with this way. So the reason right now, actually, the reason why I've gathered a bunch of projects to do is because I'm going to be waiting for paint to dry. And while I wait for paint to dry, I've got some other things that I want to get done. So I might as well do it all together. That was my reasoning. set it on my little plate. Yeah, there. And the great thing about like spreading this paint out as thin as you can really is that it'll dry a lot faster. So now I can touch the spots without getting paint on my finger. So I recently came back from a trip from Japan and I'm just like, oh, I'm dying to go back. But not even just back to Japan, I'm just kind of dying to go back to Asia. It's been a while since I've spent some time with my family in Asia. Been, you know, a number of years, and it's just like, you just kind of like miss home, you know? Well, not even home. I didn't really grow up over there. I was born there though, and I've gone back a lot in my childhood. Anyways, I used to go back so much more when I was younger, but now it just seems like it's hard to find the time, you know? And the money, because Asia is so expensive. Like, I mean, like from where I am, which is North America. Okay, this feels pretty good for a first coating. I'm gonna let this chill. Let's dry a little for me. We'll add the second coat. Off to the side. And I'm going to, oh, I realize I can't print out the pictures I wanted to fill these cards with, because I'm using my phone to film, haha, and that's where the app is. Because like I have a Canon IV sticker printer. It's great. The cards basically come out like this big, but you can create collages to make even smaller ones. So I have these tiny little templates that I cut up so that I can plan for pages in my journal. I'm really proud of these. I think these have been really useful. But I was gonna make cute little like trading cards of my niece for my brother and his family, but I realized that I needed the app on the phone, so that's a craft that I'm not gonna finish on video, but that's okay. Anyway, so there's another craft I want to do. So I am a big fan of baseball, and I'm a big fan of Ohtani Shohei. He's my favorite baseball player, and it's, you know, not hard to be my favorite because like he's literally the best. And so I got, this is my very first baseball card here that I bought in Japan of all places, but like obviously Japan loves him, they're very proud of him, and so there was a huge display with cards from him, and so I picked up, this is my very first baseball card. I've never gotten a baseball card before because like I really enjoy the game of baseball, but I know numbers is a big part of it, but like that's, to me, like I really enjoy the sport baseball for sure. So I've been carrying it around in this case. Like there's a little pocket, and I made this case when I was in Japan using the ribbons and scraps that I bought from the dollar store, and it's super cute and I really love it. But I kind of want to create a sleeve version of this to go into my my new Hobonichi cousin journal. So what I want to do with this is I kind of want to decorate him a little, and I've got these new stickers from that I bought from Japan. I think it'd be really cute. Something like cutesy decoration. Ooh. Oh, these are cute. Maybe I can have those. Oh, I like that more. So many stickers out. I'm so happy with these stickers out. Ooh, okay, I'll put stickers. Ooh, yeah. Where's there? I think these puffy pink, puffy yellow stickers. So I kind of explained a little in my last video, but you might not have heard it because the volume was just really bad. But like, I bought a ton of these stickers from Daiso, the dollar store in Japan. Each sheet was $1. It was very, very inexpensive. So I bought a ton of it, and then basically I decided that this is like my yearly stash. Like, this is my that stash that you saw. That was my stash of the year, and I'm gonna be shopping from my own stash every month. But that starts in January, and until then I'm kind of using it a little here and there, very sparingly, tiny little bits, just to kind of like get myself excited to use it for the rest of the year, you know? Like, these are like I have ADHD, and these are like the tips and tricks I use to keep my brain engaged with things, you know? Because my brain loves novelty, it loves new, it loves, but like, it just kind of, oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, I don't know. Go. But yeah, I have ADHD, and sometimes, like, as much as you want to do a thing, sometimes it's just hard to actually go ahead and do it, right? Ooh, little angel. Oh, because he used to be an angel. He used to play for the LA Angels. So I'm doing this sticker on a cover, as you can see, so that I don't actually touch the card itself. And this is great, it fits really beautifully here. Like, I'm really starting to see the 3D effects, which is pretty cool. Oh, I'm just gonna find it. I mean, I don't care about it. Yeah, to have the wings and stuff on top. Yeah, it's a bit too big, so I'm just very simple, honestly, when it comes to these sorts of decorations. I'm not as used to decorating usually. So I'm just kind of winging it, seeing what feels right. You know what? I think before I add more, I'm gonna do some more painting. aside for now. No, I don't want to put it back in there. It's such upcycling. I'll just leave it like this. I was gonna wet my brush a little again, but I realized, it's not a big deal, just let me try. So now I'm applying my second layer, just the same as the first layer, nice and thin. As thin as I can, basically. So it's okay to see some flags peeking through. I definitely need to be careful not to scratch off any of the previous pieces. It's likely that I'll do at least 3 coats of white before I really just want the white to take care of it with the covering of the black, so the paint doesn't have to work as hard. Some paint on me, and that's okay. Nice, cleaned it up there. And it all gets covered up again. It's all okay. Oh yeah, I realized I was talking about how I've been to Japan recently, and I've just been thinking about how badly I want to go back. Not even to just Japan, just Asia, you know. And I've been looking at prices for Asia, and oh my god, Asia is popular right now. Everybody seems to want to go. So it's a bit out of reach for the next couple of years, and that's okay. I'll still be there, hopefully. And sorry, I'm just and yeah, I've been watching a lot of travel vlogs on Asia. A lot of first-time travelers to Asia claiming to know the best things, and the best places, and the best foods, and all that. I'm like, girl, it's your first time. It's just chill. I know you spent a lot of time researching what you thought was the best, but like, I mean, yeah. And like, just because there's a long line for something does not make it the best thing you could have had. Okay, please. It's a long line. It's popular. Popular doesn't always mean high quality. Sometimes it just means popular. Like, it's not worth chasing that clout, babe. Anyways, lots of travel vloggers on YouTube basically being like, we know best, or this is the best things ever, that we like, everything we try is the best thing ever. I'm like, you know, that's great for you, but like, the way people talk about it as if they are the experts now because they want ones. Ooh, it's coming together. Is there anything else coming up from this? I don't think so. I don't know what is going. I mean, like, definitely not certain levels of cuteness. But I think we're okay. It's not like a unit G. Quality, guys. Pretty cute. Oh my gosh, I'm ready to work with these things. I'm just going off vibes. It's a bit messy, but at the same time, it's okay. It's like, I think it's okay in my mind. Starting to get puffy. Huh. Okay, cool. Oh, let's find a spot in my cousin for it. So I've been really excited to start my cousin, so I started adding more stickers to it. I was decorating with my friend the other day, and I was just went to the One of a Kind show in Toronto, and so I picked up some cute stickers. This is practice clean snacking, and it's chopsticks eating Cheetos, and that's literally the way I eat Cheetos, y'all. Like, I just do not like that finger on my hand, but the feeling on my fingers, with the dust and everything. So that's like my autistic way of eating that. Anyways, this sticker was super cool, and it's got some Cantonese going on, some ga yao. In Mandarin, that's jia you, and this is mo yong. That's Cantonese, and in Mandarin, this would be mei yong. And I love this because it's A-, and that means that you're useless. That's what it means. Mo yong means useless, and ga yao means let's go. You know, like it's like a way of cheering people on. And so, okay, so I have this on the inside sleeve, and I was thinking of adding this here. And the inside sleeve as well. Just kind of like sitting up there. Maybe that's a good place because I don't want it to slide down. But like, the thing is, I'm not really bringing this thing anywhere, so it's very unlikely I'll ever stack it vertical. It's pretty much going to be like laid down almost all the time. And like I'm gonna take this out at the end of the year so I can put it in the next one. Yeah, I kept this sticker in the pack because I thought it looked cool, and also because I can't bring myself to put the sticker on anything. I don't know why. Oh. Anyways, when I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is so me. Love them. So cute. If you know, you know. Okay. Yeah, oh, that's nice. And now opening is in my journal every single day. Yay, I'm really excited to start my cousin, you guys. Here's a kind of preview of some of my stickers. I'm actually gonna do a video at the end of this year to like end off my 2025 to start off my new 2026. Move into this one. I've got a bunch of ideas for this, and I don't know I can start on it just yet. Yay! Okay, alright, back to more painting. Let's have a little touch test. Yeah, everything feels pretty dry. I think I'm just gonna start keeping it on this little plastic palette here. There we go. The third coating is kind of what it is going to do. I'm actually at this point, I'm okay with it. With some black paint with it, like, why not? Wow, this painted white really well. Look at it, it's like doorway. All of our doors here already. Okay, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So I've been watching some videos, especially vlogs on Hong Kong, and oh my god, I miss Hong Kong so much. Like, I spent a lot of my life in Hong Kong at various times in my life, and I've always thought of it as my second home. And now it's been many years since I've last been. Like, probably at least 10 years now. Oh my gosh. I just really miss it. Watching vlogs about it, like, it's just a bit far away right now. And I've got a lot of things to focus on here, or you know, my life as well. I'm trying to focus on that. But that part of me that like aches to go back is like there, you know? I don't know. Let me know if you're an immigrant or late. give these brushes a proper wash later. For now, I'm just gonna do a quick wash so it doesn't just stuck. Okay, alright. Got like oh my gosh. I need to wait for this to dry now. This will take a little longer to dry. I don't think I can finish this project in this sitting. I'm gonna let this dry for a bit more. And then I'm going to come back to this later, so I'll see you at the cut. And we are back. In that break, I was actually able to use my printer to print out some of these cards. So this is my niece, and I decided to print out cute little cards. It's almost like little trading cards, and it's like as if she signed it, but obviously she's too small to even write. But yeah, I'm gonna put these in envelopes for my family members, and then they each get one, and then, you know, they can trade them around at Christmas if they want. But that is my cutie little niece, and then now I'm gonna, okay, so this is mostly dry. Like paint on these, I'm gonna put them in a little drawer. Actually, you know what? Now's a good time to actually, I'll do it later. Oh, I can put this away now. Let's see. Grab something. Okay. Then you drop it in the top. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So, all right. Everything feels really good. Nice and dry. Look at the back, but yeah, remember, it doesn't have to look pretty on the back because it looks so good on the front and the sides. And that's all that's going to be visible, so we're going to focus on it. Okay. So before we do that, oh, I've got some paint. I mean, I got some like glue. I squirted out. Before we move on with that, I'm going to mix up some pink. So I don't actually have pink paint. I always just mix it, and at this point, like you can tell, I've gotten used to mixing a certain shade of pink. And that should be okay for cheek coats. Yeah. If not, I can always make more. So instead of making my own pink paint, see, like the thing is, pink paints, I can never find a shade that I really like. So I like to be able to tweak it myself. So, oh my gosh, the paint. Next time, look at this paint. Like literally. Okay. Anyway, let's try to get to this nice light pink. Finally, means I don't need a lot of red. Yeah, but I've gotten used to mixing pinks, and I've gotten pretty good at it. Honestly, pretty consistent. A little red this time, so just a little bit. You know, I just squeeze and I can just swipe. So yeah, I've gotten into the habit of making my own things, really. Oh, I should have put the red on the other side. Oh, whatever. Oh, that's a nice soft baby pink. I like that. I always like to start off with the lighter pink anyways, because then sometimes I can cover it with the darker pink. Maybe this is too light of a pink. Bit too white. Now that I finished mixing it, it's not a lot. This won't be enough for two. Okay, so let's do it. Add a little bit more. dump back in there. Oh yeah. And I'll put this soft baby pink on. Because this is going to come on the bottom. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at how well that pink goes on because of the white base. Hell yeah. No, I mean, we might not even need 2 coats. I mean, like, we might just make it nice and smooth, but it seems like this pink is kind of covering really well. Yeah, honestly. Oh, I didn't finish my coffee, I just noticed. And also, I'm not like super sensitive about this paint job being super smooth and perfect because I'm covering it with gems and stickers, so honestly, yeah. I'm gonna take it easy. Was good enough kind of thing. Okay. It's looking really good, you guys. I'm trying to find a place to set this down so it doesn't touch my mat. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's the first layer. I'm gonna give it some time before I put on the second. Set that aside for now. I actually don't really know who goes in what, so why don't I do like a blind, double blind for Yuki? I do know who these are. That's okay. Let's just say I forgot. I wrote a little card for them in these as well. Christmas card to go with their gift. Okay. Now I've got some papers to take this down. The one time of the year I get to use this sticker. Don't buy seasonal washi tape, you guys. It's not worth it. It'll take you literally 10 years to try to finish up a seasonal washi tape. If you only use a little bit of this washi tape like every single year, oh my god. I'll take forever to finish. Like washi tape always seems like such a cheapy alternative to add a little thing, a little something special to your pages, to your journal and your projects. But like really, it's you have to consider that it's a lot of stickers. You want to be able to finish them, or else you're just gonna end up with the stash. It's humongous mountain of washi. I feel like a lot of people in the community can relate. Actually, when I see other people's washi stashes, I look at mine, I'm like, it's not so bad. But I shouldn't have that mindset. I shouldn't have the stash. I'd only be working with the washis that I personally currently love. But it just doesn't really work out that way. Okay, cool. These are cards for my siblings, so that's done. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna set these aside because I finished them. Apply the second coat of pink for this. Let's go again. And let's just cover it in. When you layer your paint this way, the paint it's a very forgiving style, I find. But really just kind of cover up any sort of mistakes you might have perceived yourself to have. Right with you. I'm just gonna layer it on because acrylic is good for coloring things up, layering things off. Oh, I'm losing the perfect cuts. Nice. actually covered in more now. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna layer the rest of this acrylic on top. Because it's really hard. I think this is nice, good to go. And then I'm gonna come back again to put on the gems. Alright, see you after the break. Okay, we're back after like an hour-long wait to get this pink all nice and dry, and now I'm gonna go in with some Mod Podge to seal it up, and then I'm gonna give it some more time to rest before I put the embellishments on. This project is taking a little longer than I expected, I guess. Like, honestly, when it comes to projects like this, oftentimes it'll take me a couple of days to finish, just because like I like to take it slow and easy. So if I take it slow and easy, I'm often able to finish a project. Sometimes I give myself a couple of days. You know, just because I'm not in a rush. I have no deadline. This is for me. This is just for fun. Oh my god, this brush is starting to leave some stuff in the frame. It's kind of adding this like speckled effect, which I'm not mad at, honestly. Oh, I know, this is like leftover paint on my brush. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Honestly, it's kind of adding, in a way it feels like I'm adding like red confetti to this frame. It's actually adding a lot of personality. I'm all about that personality. I'm only really sealing the top bit because this is where I'm gonna be putting embellishments. So I want the top to be nice and tacky so the gems and stuff will stick on well. Just a little bit more. You see an interesting finish with a little bit of red. The great thing about this is it dries rather quickly. To seal it up, especially the corners. Doing all this hard work to go to waste, right? Okay. I'm gonna give this some time to dry before I go in with my embellishments. Yay! It's really coming together. Alright, I'll see you after the cut. Alright, y'all, I'm back after a quick a little break, and even got myself another beverage because damn, this is taking a while. Anyways, and yeah, let's take a look at how this looks. Oop, there's a little but that's okay, totally fine. Looks great so far. Back looks just as I expected it to, with the inside of the front over here. I painted it really nice. I like it. It's nice. All right, time for some decoration. So I'm gonna go stay like this, vertical, because the picture I want, the idea is to go vertical. Okay, so space at the top and the bottom. Okay, so I'm not really sure what to do just yet, so I'm just gonna have some things laid out for me to inspire. Like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna use the white one, if I'm gonna be using the pink ones, but we'll see. I will do pink pearls in my gemstone. I'm also thinking of, I've got this ribbon there. Okay, so man, I'm trying to debate between a pink or white. I think I want it to be as pink as possible because why not? I think it's just kind of like pink on pink on pink. Yeah, maybe let's go for that, and we'll have a couple of white details here and there. I love bits of ribbon and trim like this, and I'm a hoarder when it comes to this. If I see it on something that I can take it off, and it's mine. Okay, so for these, so this is just like basically just a regular old plain ribbon without anything on it. There's actually, Japan does sell ribbons with like a tape, double-sided tape already on it, so you just have to work the tape off and attach. But in this case, we're just going to do it manually. And also this bit, I kind of want to take I'm just going to sear it off. Hopefully that doesn't go disastrously, because I don't often do this with lace fabric, just ribbons mostly. We'll see. Okay. Hopefully this isn't destroyed. So I just have to glide it quickly over back and forth, just to melt the ends of it, you see? Alright, you see? Oh, I actually forgot to turn the lid on. Oh, okay. Oh, that is so much better. Okay. Gonna go that way. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a bit more just to seal the ends of this a little bit more. I just kind of like, I let the flame dance around it, you know, so it doesn't. Okay, should be good. Anyways, yeah, I let the flame dance around it. I try not to let the flame actually touch it, and that is what prevents it from actually getting on fire. Okay, so the bottom edge, oftentimes I like to hide it. Well, not hide it, but I'll start at the bottom corner here, just so it's basically a place that nobody can really notice. Alright, so I've decided that I have some double-sided tape that I literally picked up from. I'm going to use it to attach the ribbon. So this is like a super thin, I really love this. It makes for attaching ribbons nice and easy, and I love this little paper that it packs it with, so that it's not like a little baggie. Well, it keeps it sticky, the size of it. Anyways, prevents it from drying up, which is great. And I'm just gonna kind of apply the tape all around. This is something that I've learned to do for myself, honestly, is to constantly just rotate my project so that I'm not like craning my neck to, cause like, there's nothing wrong with my projects moving back and forth. It's funny. This pink on this pink, like, if I don't remind myself that it's pink, it looks really white because everything around it is so pink compared to this really soft white pink. Ooh, it's looking really pretty. Hey. envision like hearts and bows. Like maybe this. Oh. Really good polka dot. Pearl border. Oh, okay. There you go. That's what's up. Get it. Get it. Okay, so we're gonna go with glitz on the top. Okay, I'm gonna bring some glue. Because like, yes, these have glue adhesives. These have little like adhesives back here, but I just like to have my own little bit of glue, just for that extra glue. Oh my god. Sometimes it gets used to okay. Now I don't want these. And like otherwise they're just like little plastic pieces, right? It's going to add glue. Just plain old glue. Ah, no. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna turn around. Just found it. Alright. How are we gonna do the hearts? But I think bows on the inside is cute as well. Playing around with the glue bits. It's just easy. Oh yeah, that looks great. This is cute. Seems like it's like the top bit that's just glue. Yeah, oh my god, like why not? Enough to go around the whole bit or just a little bit. So can't double that. You have to choose. Okay. Maybe the other ones first. Let's see. Because I'm thinking I might even close this up with something close here. Okay, this is pretty freaking cute. Let's set this thing right under. Okay, wow. Okay, oh my god, I don't know. I'm like, do I even want to add more? There's a part of me that wants to. Maybe that doesn't. Part of me that's kind of like, does it need it more? Well, because they're idols, I feel like it's nice to have some bling. I don't know, honestly, I think they do like spots. Okay, you can do, I think there's enough to do at least 2 sides. Let's do it. Ooh, that's cute. It's okay, this is a little strange. So nice. For some reason this line is so much wonkier than the other one, but that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, I don't hate it. Yeah, let's do it. It's cute, right? Add something to the edge a little bit more. I love these gems. These are like one of my favorite kinds of gems. These. Alright, let's start that. Alright. Just gonna wash the brush, glue it on the stick. guys, okay. Alright, gonna set this aside for now while we cut out the edges of this. Okay, and I'm done. Here it is. The little details. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Well, we actually got this done. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you got some stuff done as well, or just chilled and relaxed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.